Alright, it's another exciting episode of Global Agro Connect podcast with Phillips Joshua. Today's episode of the podcast isn't as juicy as always, as the Poultry Association of Nigeria have requested the federal government to save the Nigerian poultry industry from imminent collapse, which the industry now faces as a result of an unabated rising in the price of bird feed and concentrate used to feed chickens. The poultry farmers explained that the feed inputs such as the soybeans are going out of reach of an average poultry farmer, with the price of the commodity now increased from 115,000 naira that was sold per ton in August to 215,000 naira in November 2020, representing an increase of 85.95% within a period of 4 months. That's really high. Speaking through the press release signed and made available to some journalists in Abeokuta on Monday, Blessing Alawode, chairperson of the Poultry Association of Nigeria, PAN, Ogun State chapter, noted that with the unabated increase in feed prices, especially the prices of soybeans and soybean meal, the prices of eggs and chicken might go out of reach to many Nigerians, selling between 5,000 and 10,000 during Christmas, depending on the sizes of the chicken available. Referring to the press release tagged "Poultry Industry, a trillion naira investment in Nigeria faces imminent collapse as prices of maize, soybeans, soybean meal, and finished feed rise unabatedly," Alawode appealed to federal government to come to their rescue and save the poultry industry from collapse, since the business is no longer profitable due to the increased prices of feed and concentrate, which in return skyrocketed, and prices of finished products such as chicken and eggs. While demanding the quick intervention from the federal government and its agencies such as the Central Bank of Nigeria, the Nigeria Customs Service, among others, Alawode alleged that large-scale corruption within the feed millers and merchants who caused artificial scarcity by hoarding the produce and illegally exporting it to neighboring countries put unnecessary pressure on the industry. She said in August 2020, maize and soybean were sold at 170,000 naira and 115,000 per ton, respectively, with the market price of commercial feed at an average price of 3,300 per bag of 25 kg feed, while the price of maize remained 170,000 per ton. In September, soybean jumped to 125,000 with commercial feed at 3,600 per bag of 25 kg. In October, while the farmers were glad of a small decrease in maize to 152,000 naira per ton, soybean rose again to 150,000 naira per ton, and commercial feed then was 3,959 naira. As of today, maize is 145,000 naira per ton, and soybean has risen all the way to 215,000 naira per ton. This represents over 86.95% increase in 4 months, and commercial feed at 4,400, while the market is already resisting a tray of eggs for above 1,000 naira. Intelligence gatherings on issues around price increase in maize and soybean reveals hoarding of the maize and soybean by merchants, thereby causing artificial scarcity. Export of processed soybean meal by some millers and poor harvest due to low quality seed caused by climate change and insecurity in the grains producing zone